Hello, thank you for checking out A1 Math, and today we're looking at generating a sequence using an explicit rule. Okay, so let's begin. So it says an explicit rule for a sequence defines the nth term as the function of n for any whole number n greater than 0. Explicit rules could be used to find any specific term in a sequence without finding any of the previous terms. So this is very important. Specific term. The actual term you're looking for. You don't need to know the previous term in order to find it. So you're going to plug in that number term to find out what you're looking for. So to give us an example here, it says write the first four terms of the sequence defined by the explicit rule. And they give us the explicit rule. And it's the function. It's just n squared plus 2. Okay? So they plug in whatever number term we're looking for, first, second, third, fourth. And then they plug that in for n. Okay, so when they plug that term in, you just go ahead and solve it. You'll do 1 squared plus 2, and that's going to get you 3. 2 squared plus 2 equals 6. 3 squared plus 2 equals 11. And then you're going to put whatever you find out right here. 3, 6, 11, and 18. Okay, so then we've got our the actual sequence right here is 3, 6, 11, and 18. Okay, now what we're going to do next is go ahead and do a problem right here. We got f of n is equal to 3n squared plus 1. And we're going to plug in the first four terms here. So we're going to plug in 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's see what we get. So you plug in 1. That means we'll put in 1 for n. So 1 squared is 1, and 1 times 3 is going to be 3, and 3 plus 1 is 4. So when we plug in 1, we get 4. All right, next we're going to plug in 2. So 2 squared is 4, and then 4 times 3 is 12, and 12 plus 1 is 13. So for the second term, we get 13. All right, on number 3, we're going to plug in 3. And we have 3 squared, which is 9, and then 9 times 3 is 27. And then 27 plus 1 is 28. All right, next we'll plug in 4. And 4 squared is 16. And then 16 times 3 is 48. And then 48 plus 1 is 49. So now the first four terms is 4, 13, 28, and 49. And again, with the explicit rule, you don't need to know the previous term. You plug in whatever value you want to. So let's take a look at an example. Okay, so in number 6 here, we are looking at the explicit rule f of n is equal to n squared minus 5. And what we want to do is plug in, find the first four terms, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I'm going to start this off for you, but you're just going to have f of 1 is equal to 1 squared minus 5. And then you see what you get and put that answer here. See if you can find the first four terms here. Then over here, they got a different explicit rule, and they want you to find the 15th term. So what that means is you're going to have f of 15 is equal to 4 times 15 minus 3, and then see what your answer is for the 15th term. So you can pause the video and see if you can work those out right there. Okay, so this should be your answer. For the first 4 terms, you should get -4, -1, 4, and 11. And then for this number 7, you should get 57. And that is generating sequence using an explicit rule. So next, I'm going to show you how to generate a sequence using a recursive rule. But for now, thank you for checking out A1 Maps.